Today we will study the poem The Gift of God. That poem is composed by जॉर्ज हर्बर्ट और इस पोएम को द पुली टाइटल से भी इन्होंने पब्लिश किया था. सो आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू समथिंग अबाउट जॉर्ज हर्बर्ट. ही पब्लिश्ड दिस पोएम The Gift of God, and this poem is very religious poem about creation of humanity. This is very human metaphysical poem, and this poem contains 20 lines divided into 4 quatrains. I have already described about quatrains, and about the poem we will discuss here that George Herbert, he was born in 1593 and died in 1st March 1633. Being a poet, he was orator and he was priest of the Church of England. One of the metaphysical poets, as well generally he is considered and regarded as one of the foremost British devotional lyricists. He was born in Wales in a very rich family and lived mainly in England. Studied, he was very brilliant student in his young life. So he studied at Trinity College, that is situated in Cambridge, and he works at the Parliament of England in 1624 to 1625. And after discussing about the poet, we will see the structure of the poem. This poem consists 4 stanzas with 5 lines each stanza. Rhyme scheme of each stanza is A, B, A, B, A. And this, The Gift of God, is a short lyrical poem. It is a devotional, spiritual and religious tone, metaphysical poetry. So, I would like to brief about the poem. The central idea. The poem was first published in 1633. It dwells how God schemed to shower down all the gifts at his disposal with some reserve, so that the latter may not forget the Creator. After the creation of men, God wanted to endow on him all sorts of good things which will make him happy and powerful. He showered glorious gifts but withheld rest. शांति उसने अपने हाथ में रखी. Without rest, life is useless. And in the search of peace, the man will turn to God. So his gesture of God is indicative of his deep concern about welfare of men. So after knowing about the poetry, we will see stanza wise. So first stanza, as you are seeing here, when God at first made man, having a glass of blessings standing by, means when God created man, he decided to bestow all sorts of blessings and all kinds of gifts on him. A glass contained all gifts which had to be poured out in the formative stage of creation. एक ग्लास में सब गुण रखे थे, सारी क्वालिटीज उसने बेस्टो की थी. यहाँ उसने मेटाफर यूज करते हुए मैन को ग्लास कहा है. लेट अस, ही सेड, pour on him all we can. A glass contains all gifts, and thus God had deep love for man. Let the world's riches, सारी चीज़ें उस पर पोर कर दी जाएं, उस ग्लास में भर दी जाएं, उस व्यक्ति में सारे गिफ्ट भर दिए जाएं. All the world's riches, all the gifts, comforts, pleasures, which dispersed like contract into a span. Thus God had deep love for men and proposed to bring together all the scattered treasures of the world and put them in the brief span of human life. Next stanza. So, strength first made a way, then beauty flowed, then wisdom honor. Poet George Herbert wants to say that in pursuance of this plane, first of all his strength was given. Then, after bestowing strength, he followed the beauty and he flowed the wisdom and he filled to men honor and all the pleasures. When almost all was out, God made a stay, perceiving that alone of all his treasure rest in the bottom lay. When all gifts had been poured out, beauty, wisdom, honor, all the treasures, the man will perceive, then God stopped and perceived that only rest was the left in the glass. उसने कहा सब कुछ देने के बाद ईश्वर ने कुछ सोच कर रेस्ट को स्टॉप कर लिया, अपने पास रख लिया. बहुत अच्छी लाइनें हैं. नेक्स्ट स्टैंजा, थर्ड वन. फॉर इफ आई शुड, ही सेड, bestow this jewel also on my creature, he would adore my gifts instead of me, and rest in nature, not the God of nature, so both should loser be. So for if I should bestow this jewel also on my creature, now here God pondered, God ने ponder किया, विचार किया कि if man was adored with the gift of rest, अगर मनुष्य को चैन आराम दे दिया गया तो he will ignore God. He would adore my gifts instead of me. मेरी जगह वो मेरे गिफ्ट्स की एडोर करेगा. He will ignore God and make enjoyment of sole objects of his life. Rest is the most precious jewel of life. Calm response would make him a devotee of himself and not of God. Rest in nature, not the God of nature. So both should loser be. Thus, both man and God would be losers. कैसे? Man will fall in his duty of homage to God, and God will lose man's devotion and respect. ईश्वर मानव वंदना से वंचित होगा और मानव ईश्वर के प्रति कर्तव्य बोध को त्याग देगा. द वेरी वेरी रिलीजियस एंड ड्यूटीफुल एंड बहुत ही अच्छी लाइनें हैं जिसमें हमें बहुत एक लाइफ के प्रति सोचने को समझने को मिलता है इन लाइनों में. लास्ट स्टैंजा. Yet let him keep the rest, but keep them with repining restlessness. Sorry. Let him keep the rest with all his powers, सभी गुणों के बावजूद. Man will know no rest. मनुष्य के पास बेचैनी होगी. And keep them with repining restlessness. And in order to gain rest, he will have to abandon himself to the mercy of God. बेचैनी या शांति की प्राप्ति करने के लिए उसे ईश्वर की शरण में जाना होगा. Let him be rich and weary, that at least restlessness is a state of ceaseless activity of mind and body. बेचैनी के कारण वो निरंतर सीजलेस बिना रुके कर्म करेगा, फिर भी उसे कंटेंटमेंट नहीं मिलेगा. वियरी, थका हुआ, एटलीस्ट वो कर्म करेगा. ही विल परपंचुअली गोन, और वो निरंतर परपीचुअली चिंतित रहेगा. ही विल बी फुल ऑफ एंक्सियस, या ही विल बी फुल ऑफ एंजाइटीज, चिंतित रहेगा. सो इफ piety or goodness does not direct him to God, weariness will force him to look to God for help. उसे ईश्वर के द्वार पर ना लावे तो परेशानी उसे ईश्वर की शरण में आने के लिए बाध्य करेगी. बहुत अच्छी लाइनें हैं कि जब व्यक्ति बेचैन होता है तो वो ईश्वर की याद करता है. तो ईश्वर भी बहुत ही होशियार है कि उसने उसकी याद हम करते रहें, इसलिए हमसे शांति छीन ली. शांति उसने अपने पास रखी और हर प्लेजर्स ऑफ दिस वर्ल्ड ही हैज़ imparted to men. Very good lines. And next, thanks. This poem also reminds us of the story of Pandora box. आप सब लोगों ने ये पेंडोराज बॉक्स की स्टोरी पढ़ी होगी कि बॉक्स में ट्रेजर्स थे और उसने बॉक्स में बहुत ट्रेजर्स थे. एंड वेयर होप वॉज लास्ट थिंग टू क्लिंग अपॉन. और जब उसने बॉक्स खोला तो सारे पेन, डिजीज़ एंड ऑल द एंग्जाइटी, टेंशन उसको आ गए. बट एट लास्ट देयर वॉज होप दैट एवरीथिंग विल बी गुड. इफ़ यू हैव होप and faith in God, then ऑल योर सारोज विल वैनिश। बहुत अच्छा, बहुत ही अच्छी पोएम है। एक कबीर दास जी की लाइन भी मुझे याद आ रही है कि दुख में सुमिरन सब करें, सुख में करे न कोई। जो दुख में सुमिरन करे, तो दुख काहे को होए। वेरी नाइस। हमें हमेशा ईश्वर के प्रति कृतज्ञ रहना चाहिए। थैंक यू, थैंक्स अ लॉट।